I suppose this means our detective days are over. But what about you, Artie?
I'm glad I survived Mr. Raymond's insanity, but sadly he won't be here anymore to write more books.
A great loss, I'm sure.
Hello everyone, it is the Almighty Jeff and this is episode 28 of Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Last time we started with the Alexander Graham Bell memory breaking news, in which we tested out Alex's new voltaic bombs and how to destroy the telegraph poles that Starrick was using to spread misinformation. We began the Charles Darwin storyline with the Berlin specimen, in which we agreed to help him by escorting his German associate to him, though it turned out he'd been killed in Germany and was replaced by an imposter. We finished up by returning to Southwark, we took down another child liberation factory and cleared up more collectibles. So today is of course an Evie based episode and we are doing, as promised, the final murder mystery as part of the Dreadful Crimes, Murder at the Palace, which is supposedly a very long one, so I'm expecting it's going to take up all of this episode, if not maybe a bit of the next one as well. Solve the perplexing murder of a palace guard. Oh dear, it's a bit too close to quarters for old Queen Victoria.
There has been a murder at the palace. I need you to be careful with this one. Anti-royalist pamphlets have been cropping up and tensions are high. The Queen is very nervous about security. This way.
Alright. We're actually going to be talking with the Queen in this one. I'm not 100% certain. There's a lot of people here. Could be dangerous. Okay, oh. Hold on to your hats, my beef-eating buddies. Because they got beef eaters. I don't know why they're called beef eaters. I should probably look into that, but that's just what you call basically the royal soldiers, you know, at Buckingham Palace and Tower of London and all that.
Here we are. Good luck.
Yeah, I was listening to that. Inspect the palace guardsman. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. That'll never do. First of all, we just steal some of the Queen's goodies. I hope no one's bothered. Coin or diamond. Oh, Magnum Vitae. Equally, something we probably shouldn't have our hands on. Okay. What happened to you then? Galton's body. A member of the palace guard slumped in a contorted position, eyes and mouth wide open. The body shows no signs of violence. We got 6 clues. Vase. A priceless vase lying broken on the ground at signs of a struggle. I don't know why I said vase, it's vase, but you know, never mind. What's in here? Vault, marked by deep gashes as if someone attempted to break in.
I should ask more questions.
I've not asked anybody any questions yet, love. Oh.
Please, leave the room for a moment. No one is permitted to see me open the safe.
Yes, Your Majesty. Yes, Your Majesty. Right, Mr. Abeline?
I cannot imagine that someone was after the sceptre. I must see it. I ordered the sceptre with the dove to be brought from the tower at tonight's event. Thank heavens. It is untouched.
Not to pressure you, Your Madge, but on a tight time here. Okay, let's carry on with our investigation then. Guest list. A list of eminent invitees to the investiture to be held this evening. The Queen will knight several industrialists who oppose child labour.
I should go back and ask about this.
Alright. What if Victoria was responsible for the crime? Letter from Scotland Yard to Her Majesty's Private Secretary Sir Henry Ponsonby. Dear Sir Henry, I am troubled to write concerning a disturbing situation that has recently occurred. Yesterday we were informed that a young boy has been abducted and we have rushed to bring this to your attention. and through you to the attention of Her Majesty as you think necessary, for we fear the boy's disappearance may be connected to a possible attempt to disrupt this evening's investiture ceremony at the palace. Please be assured, Sir Henry, that we are doing everything possible to locate this child, one Arthur Doyle. Doyle's address is appended. Oh dear. Someone's kidnapped Artie. Crap. Okay. Window. The window is broken. The broken area is large enough to allow access for someone. Okay, let's stick to Her Majesty.
Poor man. I arrived to find him here, dead as you see him. He gave his life to defend my person. Only I know the combination. The vault contains the very precious scepter with the dove, which I've chosen to be used in tonight's knighthood ceremony. This evening, I will knight several industrialists that have worked to end the practice of child labour. All of London's luminaries are invited.
Thank you kindly. Can I come through this way? No. It's annoying. I'd quite like to see what's back there. Artie's yard. I wonder, could I come through this way? Yes, it seems I can. Am I allowed in this way? I don't know. Yes, I am. Okay, good. Right, don't mind me just getting more of the Queen's door, dear. Whoa. Well, this isn't very nice, is it? God damn. I didn't want to do anything like that, but you forced my hand. It's very rude. Okay, Uffelbert's blade. Alright. Got a Royal Correspondence as well. Why the hell not? Don't look in there. There's nothing to see there. Honestly, I feel like as I'm solving a murder, even though technically I just murdered another 2 gals, but they're starting with me first. To be fair, I should be given, you know, other than obviously the vault, which I understand that I can't really be there for, I should be given full leave to investigate the area, I think. Right. Excuse me, fellas. Let's find out what we can see in Artie's yard. Okay. Suspects and 2 clues. What's this then? Evidence wall. Drawings and text linking various clues and anomalies throughout the mysteries that have been solved and the resulting penny dreadfuls. The final scrolling message is unfinished, leading to Raymond.
I believe I should re-interrogate a suspect.
Wouldn't be a Mr. Henry Raymond, would it? Blank paper. A sheet of apparently blank notepaper. Yeah, but can you like hold it on top of a flame or something? How do they feel that's going to be a proper clue, is it? Okay, book.
Artie's been all in a state. Think there's some sort of master criminal on the loose. Then this morning, he's gone. Come to think of it, he had been going on about the Queen and all for the last day or 2. Seemed to think she was in some sort of trouble.
He said he was onto something. Said everything added in clues. You know, when he thought something was important, he'd write it up in invisible ink. Lemon juice like. He'd use smoke to read it. If you have a way to make smoke, you can see what it says.
I did see Artie's friend, Mr. Raymond. He'd just come from Purlock Publishing with his new Penny Dreadful. Seemed very excited about it. I never liked him much.
So can we... Okay, written invisible ink, Purlock Publishing, Henry Raymond, it's all connected, follow the clue. I'll see. Well then. Where to next video game? Perlock Publishing. It's just down the road. Thank you, Lord. Putting me on the other side of the city. Alright, don't mind me, driver.
Here now.
Excuse me. The Queen's life is at stake. I need to move. I just like to reiterate. I don't think I've ever iterated it, to be honest. I'm no royalist, okay, but you know, like, you're making me think like this is the ultimate like act of patriotism. Like, I must protect the Queen. I'm just like, yeah, but you know, I'm not really a big fan of the royals, so I'm not one of those people. Dynamite crates, empty munitions crates clearly marked Prescott munitions number 408. Okay. What is up of the stairs? Ooh. Big wall of targets or something. Map. A plan of Buckingham Palace. The Queen's study is circled in black. Uh-oh. You have key, and we need to go further. It's the yes. The stairs. Okay, what's going on over here? Anti-royalist pamphlets. Down with the monarchy. An end to our suffering under Victoria. The Queen must pay for her sins. Eek. Okay. Gallery proof. Or galley proof, I should say. A typesetter's galley proof for Penny Dreadful. Explosion at the palace with some descriptive text. Attack at the heart of Britain. Buckingham Palace in flames. Will the Queen escape? The book is written by Henry Raymond. Okay, well.
Explosion at Buckingham Palace. I must warn them.
Uh-oh. Well. Thanks for doing the solving for me. I was expecting to be like, oh, this is going to be a tricky one to find considering it's the last one, but no, it's just pretty obvious. Okay, back to the palace, monsieur. And we're back. Don't run over the guardsman.
There's at least 100 people here for the knighthood ceremony. The Queen will use the scepter with the dove for the knighthood.
Okay, gotta be quick. Whoop.
There may be an explosion.
Out of my way.
There may be an explosion.
Run, 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 run.
Everyone leave, please.
Do as you're told.
Oh. Your Majesty.
Everyone must leave.
Miss Fry, I grant you leave to order me to leave.
Oh God. How we? Oh Jesus Christ. How are we supposed to get out?
I've saved them. Nothing is happening. No explosion. What is this? I've been tricked. Raymond, why has he done this?
Oh. It's a while since we've had those sweepers. This is
You are more
trippy.
naive than you appear.
Key is the key. Well, this is where the first murder mystery was, wasn't it?
Look beyond the obvious, beyond surface appearances.
He did say that. Well, this is the magic medium, wasn't it?
Nothing but a showman. So many people makes everything more dramatic.
Munitions creates clearly marked prescript munitions number 408. So we saw that. Oh, this was the kernel, wasn't it? I think. Was it? Munitions creates clearly marked prescript munitions number 408. Was that the as well? I can't remember. Who telling the truth? Save lives. Stalwart citizen. Truth strike palace Henry Raymond. Terrorist. Diversion Henry Raymond. Criminal mastermind. I think it's a diversion, possibly.
Seems to me you've created the perfect diversion, haven't you?
So not that one?
You've helped me herd all those dreary people to certain death. We shall hear the explosion presently. I found the same clues you found. I knew there was to be an explosion, and I led you here to save everyone. I'm as mystified as you are that nothing happened. Quite right.
What on earth? This is trippy. What am I supposed to be looking at here? What's to do with her, is it? Can't interact with her. Oh, is it this stuff? Scattered papers. I always get what I want, written by a left-handed man. Oh, is that not the alter ego? A different person. Well, that was Henry Raymond, so that is implying. That's the wife of the guy everybody hates, isn't it?
I brought him his invitation to the knighthood ceremony. The one with the special scepter.
Ah. Of course, the guy was killed in his own room. Several articles, one about the coming ceremony wherein the Queen will use the storied sceptre with the dove to knight an industrialist. This is trippy. Back here again. Dr. Watson. Colonel Asquith. Oh.
Never trust a man who tells you what you want to hear. He's after something.
Kidnapper Henry Raymond absconded with the Queen.
While you were chasing all those people around, I absconded with the Queen. A hefty ransom is now due.
Mr. Thief Henry Raymond stole the sceptre with the dove.
A man like me can take anything he wants. Even the Queen's most beloved item of all her crown jewels. The priceless and symbolic sceptre with the dove.
Where can he get in if he doesn't know the code? Murderer Henry Raymond killed the Queen.
I needed you to distract everyone so that I could quietly assassinate Her Majesty the Queen.
I don't know. The Queen. It might be this one.
The sceptre with the dove taken with your help. What could better display my genius?
What was that one? Or they're all going to be like, oh yeah, you got it right. Just sort of you making your own mind up.
No one questions you when you wear a uniform.
So he snuck in as one of the guards. I see. The large distinctive spider curled up in death. Oh, this one again. It's arty.
I suspect the solution will turn on geometry.
Safecracker, Henry Raymond, such sensitive hands. Okay.
I am a fellow of many skills. Cracking a safe is but one.
No, too simple. Serve hearing watching from where?
I simply watched the Queen open the safe when you arrived.
Possibility. Coerce Henry Raymond, indeedably.
I threatened the Queen with her very life. She told me the combination in a thrice.
Could have been this one because they smashed the window. Maybe we had a view.
Quite right.
Hey, I'm not doing too shabby here, am I?
The spider venom allowed me to fake my death.
Wow, okay.
Perfect view from where I lay.
That is actually very clever.
I have stolen the Queen's most prized possession, the scepter with the dove. Think of it. I have outfoxed you, the most cunning detective in Britain. I mocked you by leaving clues for you at every turning point. Now I have the scepter, proof positive of my superiority.
Fair play to him. You did that very well. Had me fooled.
Evie, wake up! It's Raymond. He's taken Artie hostage. They're on the roof.
Oh dear.
Jacob's here to help you, Evie.
Is he? Where is he? Alright. Excuse me, people. People, excuse me. Can we not just have gone right to the roof? Okay, I would quite like to have heard what you had to say.
Busy, Evie. It won't be long
But
now.
Alright. But I thought the cunning genius that is Henry Raymond would have thought, hang on, there are twins solving these murders. What about if she calls on her brother? Alright, fair enough. That was easy. Was he somehow survived?
I suppose this means our detective days are over. But what about you, Artie?
I'm glad I survived Mr. Raymond's insanity, but sadly he won't be here anymore to write more books.
A great loss, I'm sure.
I'm quite serious, Miss Evie. Me and my friends waited every week to read the next number and find out what happens next.
Why don't you write some yourself?
A fellow would have to be very clever indeed.
Sounds like you'd be in your element, my dear.
Gruesome Whitechapel murders by Artie.
I should think I would use my full name. By Artie Conan Doyle.
Yeah, we already knew.
Sounds more of a serious fellow.
Trying to think it was deceiving us like that. You give us this full database entry as Arthur Conan Doyle. Like, come on. Although it would have been a very cool plot twist at the end. They're like, oh my god, it's the creator of Sherlock. But no, had to go and spoil it, didn't you? Alright, that was actually quicker than I thought. I think the whole 30 minutes, because obviously I've cut out the travelling to Artie's yard and back to the palace and everything like that, so yeah, wasn't too bad actually. So I suppose we could just head back and take out another territory in Southwark. So we shall go ahead and do that, which will be very cool. And sets us up nicely for next episode. Next episode will be another non-story based, because obviously I'll be back to Jacob, and the only memories we've got left this sequence are currently available for Evie. So it'll probably take us up to meeting Karl Marx next time, and then, well, we'll have to do something to replace the Dreadful Crimes, won't we? Maybe we'll just take that out altogether. So we'll just carry on without it. So we'll just possibly finish off Southwark, and then do the next Darwin memory and that. I'm not too sure. There's nothing really, because we're sort of just juggling 3 different like London stories at a time, aren't we? The Dreadful Crimes, and then Dickens and the train hideout, and then obviously now Darwin and Marx. But yeah, there's nothing really to replace it with, is there?
Who do you think you are? No noise. Get your bloody hands away from me. Help! Police!
Quiet. Hush.
What do you want?
Sergeant Abeline says hello.
Street racing don't warrant the police.
True, but murder does.
Ha! Now piss off! Get the bloody wench away from me!
Hang on, pal. Hang on. There's no need to be so rude. Okay, oh, he's going back. Hey. Right, let's be quick, Evie. Let's be quick. Okay, Albie. Seems to just be doing their rounds, doesn't it? Oh, come on. Come on, you. It's quite enough out of you.
Now, where were we?
In you get, sir. Go there. No need for that. What are you doing, dude? You're not even in view. Are you coming or not? Jesus. Oh, new pistol. Nice. Alright. And what do we got here? Literally a 2 chests and a fragment. I think we can handle that. What do you think? Even if it does take us very slightly over the 30-minute mark, it'll have to do. It doesn't take half an hour to literally fast travel across the road. Thank you very much. Okay. Let's perform a U-turn where possible. But very nice. For some reason I thought it would take us longer to get through Southwark, and yet we're down to just one territory in a gang war, and then we'll be done. Whoop. Sorry, fellas. Alright, that was pretty easy. And then finally, we can get to it, of course, on the side of this lovely Victorian terrace. And there you go. That's a Evie. That's another territory cleared up. Fantastic. Cool. So just got this little area, these little collectibles, and we're done. Right then, progress log. I realised last time I forgot to go through the Child Liberation, so we'll do that, which I think was High Tower Coal. Originally built in the early 1800s to provide power to Southwark residents, High Tower Coal's success has seen it take a turn for the worse. Accused of overworking its employees for less than minimum wage, High Tower employs only the most desperate of work-seeking children. I think that was it, wasn't it? Yeah, seems like it. And then, of course, we did another bounty. We did I'll Be Vassal. Number 4. Briefing. The middle child of 7, Albie grew up almost entirely forgotten, often simply referred to as the one, that one, by a neglectful family. Harboring extreme jealousy and a burning need to be heard, he grew up to be wildly competitive in all things. Thus he took to racing as an outlet for his aggression. Driven by a need to always come out on top, he has been known to kill his way to victory. Wanted for dealing and possession of illegal substances. Okay, progress tracker. So we got to associate activities. We have done another bounty hunt. Where are you? I'll Be Vassal. There you go. London Stories. We finished the dreadful crimes with Murder at the Palace. And miscellaneous. Picked up a couple of lot chests and that. Obviously we finished up everything in this area of Southwark 2. Inventory. Weapons. We've unlocked that was obviously level 10, so we're going to get that. That's the next pistol long, so that worked out very well. But we're not dealing with that today. Today's Business Encyclopedia. People, allies, Henry Raymond. I wouldn't exactly call him an ally, but there you go. Locations, the Strand, we've got Leicester Square. And in Westminster we've got Buckingham Palace. And the White Drawing Room. Collectables, we got our first Royal Correspondence, April 29th, 1865. To Mrs. Lincoln, Dear Madam, though a stranger to you, I cannot remain silent when so terrible a calamity has fallen upon you and your country, and must express personally my deep and heartfelt sympathy with you under the shocking circumstances of your present dreadful misfortune. No one can better appreciate that than I can, who am myself utterly broken hearted by the loss of my own beloved husband, who was the light of my life, my stay, my all, and what your sufferings must be, and I earnestly pray that you may be supported by him to whom alone the sorely stricken can look for comfort in this hour of heavy affliction. With the renewed expression of true sympathy, I remain, dear madam, your sincere friend, Victoria R. Which is Victoria Regina, I believe, is what they call the currently reigning monarch. Okay, and skills, where we're looking, we got 5. Come on, game. Never mind. Alright. Let's do our next upgrade. So we've got our new knuckles. So let's get the Derby's Burr Paw. Ever wanted to wrestle a burr? Well, these to even the odds also probably don't wrestle a burr. That's a good point. Okay, gauntlets we've still done all we can. Firearms, let's move on to Lancaster 4 barrels. Belts, yes, these aren't new. Shut up. Greenwood belt, an ornately crafted garment that evokes nature, violent, brutal nature. Okay. And outfits, we have done all of them, haven't we? So, just like Evie. I'll go back to simply Jacob. And let's get beige and blue. Beige, grey, blue, and salmon. So there you go. And let's get the large bomb pouch this time. Craft this item to further increase bomb carrying capacity. Easy for me to say. Alright, I've completely done with that one. Nice. Skills, obviously we've done everything we can, yada yada yada. I think that's everything, isn't it? There we go. Fantastic. Looking as sexy as anything. Alright, that is where we're going to end it for today. Next time we will pick up with our first mission of the Karl Marx storyline. And obviously we'll be jumping straight past, because we're not doing a mission, because the only ones we've got available are for Evie. And obviously we just finished the Dreadful Crimes as well, so we'll probably be heading straight back to Southwark to finish off the last territory, go to the last of the collectibles, and take on the gang war with Octavia Plum, so we'll have complete control of the territory, which will then leave us heading back to Mr. Darwin, I think. That's really the only things we've got left going. So obviously it depends if we manage to get everything done in that time frame. I don't know how long the mission with Marx is, I don't know how long the second mission with Darwin is. I don't know how long it's going to take us to completely control Southwark, so we'll just have to play it by ear. But then the episode after, we'll be heading back to the main story with Evie. Before I wrap up, let me take a second to thank my amazing patrons, my £5 patrons at Ever the Snake and Ron Hyler. You can find links to their channels as well as my other £3 patrons in the description down below, and on Screen the Secrets to my £1 patrons. Thank you so much, everyone. It is truly appreciated, and it goes a long way to help the channel, so I do thank you a lot for that. And if you wish to become a patron, you can follow the link in the description down below. But you don't have to do that, because at the end of the day, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and if you did, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.